Hello there everybody, and welcome to Tarot by Izabela. I hope you're all doing great, and I'm very happy to see you here. Today's video will be about some strange animal behaviors that have been observed around the globe. And this behavior is when a flock of animals, could be sheep, could be horses, could be reindeer, insects, different kinds of animals, even birds. They are moving around in a circle like hypnotized, moving around. And especially there's been reported a big flock of sheep in China that have been walking around in a circle for more than 12 days. And this has been recorded, even mentioned in the mainstream. This strange behavior, and I want to look into that. What is the cause of this strange behavior? Could it be an illness? Could it be something else? Nobody really knows. The mainstream have an explanation for the flock of sheep. They say it could be some kind of stress symptom. Could also be some kind of parasitic disease. There are different kind of explanation to this behavior, but it raises questions, especially when it's also birds included in this, horses and other types of animal, not only sheep. And if you want to see this, or the link, I have links below if you want to see the reports about this strange behavior. But in this video I'm gonna start it by showing you these animals and how they behave. So let's see this short clip.
Even real?
This is known as an ant death spiral. When ants lose track of their path, they end up walking in circles until they die.
كانوا يرعون الغنم فقادوا الأمم. اللهم يا رب. يا رب رحمة تبعث بها مصلحا يصلح أحوالنا. اللهم.
Animals are being seen walking in circles all around the world. Seems like they all know something we don't. What? And thinking son.
That was the clip, and we're gonna look into what is happening with those animals. And for doing so, I'm gonna use my crystal ball. Today's crystal ball will be a crystal ball, an amethyst one. And amethyst, crystal amethyst, is very good if you want to look deeper into a subject, more on a spiritual level. Could also be if you want to find some hidden information that is not always so easy to access. It could also bring out things especially when there are big changes going on a global scale. What is behind those changes? And afterwards I'm going to use my tarot cards and my oracle cards to ask them a little bit also. But before we start, I need to ask the powers to be with us, and so we can get some good answers here. And I'm gonna put my hands on the crystal ball and concentrate it for a few moments, and then we'll see if I can catch any information from there. So what are the reasons for the animals to behave in that strange way? And I have to mention also, when one look in a crystal ball, the crystal ball in itself, it's like a conductor of energy, and it transmits energy to a receiver, in this case me. And the information that I obtain could be something I hear, feel, taste, smell, or see. Could be something symbolical. It could also be something like a short movie clip or just a picture. I need my glasses on for this one, and let's see if we can get some information. There are some changes in the magnetism of Earth, and this also affects them. I also get the sun here, and could be some big solar flares, some kind of energy transmitted from the sun. In combination of that can make animals that are sensitive to magnetism behave in strange ways. I also see some kind of, you can call it spaceship, or yeah, something like that, that are in orbit around Earth. They have some kind of cloak technology that make them invisible, but they still have some kind of big force field around them that also can affect the animals. We are being observed from other kinds of beings. I also get like men in uniform symbolizes military, and they have the connection with some military on high positions here on Earth. They know about this spaceship or this ET interference. And I see a big red button, and it's like, shall we press the button or shall we not? And pressing this button is not like, you know, boom, the Earth is out, no more Earth. No, it's more like, shall we press the button and let everybody see you? They had like having their hand on it and just waiting for the right moment or the right signal to take off the cloak of those spaceships. We are not alone on this planet, no. And the animals, they sense it, they feel it. Those, I would say, big spaceship or UFOs that are like surrounding. I don't see them there for an evil purpose, but they have their eyes on the evil ones here on planet Earth, the reptilian species, the one that are in control of a lot of things here that are bad. And it's like their time is coming to an end. Because this species of a different kind of reptilian, but especially this one that are extremely bloodthirsty, they had made a lot of mess on other planets too, so not only here. And like being tracked down, hunted down. Like the last stop, the last cleanup. Okay. Well, that was what this amethyst crystal ball wanted to tell us. So let's continue to the cards and see if they have some different information to give. I need to shuffle a little bit and see about the strange animal behaviors. What do the cards want to tell us about it? Some oracle cards on this. One of the red ones and one of the pink ones. And some dices. Let's see what they say here. I need my glasses. Here we have some water, mom, a tent, and a cake. Attention to the red flags. Yeah, the animal, they definitely sense that something is going on. Some big changes are coming. We have the death card here. Death card here doesn't symbolize death, literally death, that everything's gonna die. No, it's a change. Something is gonna change from one stage to another. The change in itself is positive, because we have very positive cards here. And we also have the sun, so it's a positive change. But during the period of change, before it has completely turn around. It could be a little bit difficult times, could be some struggle, but the change in itself is positive. And it will affect the water. And water is also affected by magnetism. We have tides, low tide, high tide, and so on. So this is also affecting the water and the animals, because living creature, we have a lot of water in us, and when the magnetic field change or something in that, different kind of energies, they feel it. It's due to water. Let's take some more cards here and see if we can get some additional information. Yeah, there are gonna be big changes. End of a new world, beginning of a new one. But the change in itself could be a little bit chaotic, but the final result is very positive. End of a lot of problems. Those spaceships I saw in the crystal ball, and those ETs, sorry, that are handling them, they will also show. And it could be difficult for people to see that maybe a lot of those sci-fi movies that have been lately, the last couple of years, made for the people, that many things that are in those sci-fi movies, actually they are not fantasy, but they are in fact reality. Take some more cards here. And a lot of people sense it already. They have it in the information. They're trying to talk about it. And when they show their face, there will be celebrations for many. We are not alone. We have never been alone. They want us to think that we are alone, but we are not. Okay, and now I'm gonna take some last cards on this question with the animal behavior. If there is something we missed, or some final words. What about those strange animal behaviors? Some last words. They say here, the cards, it may seem quite spacey for many, that those ETs or those races have been here on Earth before, and they have even mixed with the human population, changed DNA with the human population, or some kind of hybrids is done. And those hybrids, they are both from the good ETs and the bad ETs. And the bad ETs hybrids, they are made for war for violence and brutality, while the good ones are for creating peace, prosperity. So it's like a fight that has been going on for a long time, and some of that battleground has been Earth. And this, you can say, battleground, this war that had been fought for a long time, it's coming to an end. And we have the devil in the center, so it's like the evil force. We can call them the reptilian force. They're gonna be moved away or taken away. So it seems like even those, how you say, starships or UFOs, many of them, they are here for taking away the evil ones. So they're gonna be like a funeral, and we will be able to see and hear it. This sounds maybe quite of, how I say, strange to say this, but it's that's what the cards say, and we'll have to wait and see if that will be the case. And it seems like many of those sci-fi movies, and it's a way for preparing humanity subconsciously, in their subconscious, that aliens and intelligent life from other planets, solar systems or dimension is a possibility. That when it happened, when they will reveal themselves, it will not come as a shock. It still will come as a shock, but it's like we already have been a little bit prepared for this. Well, that was the reading for Animal Strange Behavior. And if you like what you have seen and heard, please don't forget to press like button, share button and subscription button. And if you should have any question for about anything really, topic or something you would like me to talk about in a video, you can always find my email address below, and you can mail me, and I will do my best to maybe talk about this topic or make a video. And as I said, I have some links below also to this Animal Strange Behavior and what mainstream media have said about this. Well, wish you all the best out there. Take care, and hopefully we're gonna see each other soon again. Bye bye.